Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long week, over maybe 2 weeks. I lost track of time. We all lose track of time sometimes because really we're all a bunch of dumbasses, especially Gianni there. But nonetheless, we are back with Graps and Scraps episode 3. In case you forgot, I'm Vito Nate Rivers.
I am the best co-host on the planet, Gianni.
I don't know about that, man. You stutter all the time, but it is what it is. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an action-packed couple weeks. Got a lot of stuff to discuss. Gianni, you always put a list together for us. You want to list off some topics we're gonna discuss?
Yeah, the first thing I feel like, because it's so recent, let's dive a little into. Actually, you know what? Clash in Italy. Let's talk about Clash in Italy.
All right. You can. That's the most recent WWE pay-per-view. Actually, can we can build off a
Yeah,
little bit too.
yeah, and the most recent pay-per-view in general.
Oh yeah, true. All right. Well, with that being said, let's start with the first match here. Cody Rhodes and Gunther. Honestly, I hate that they didn't give it time. That's been a trend since WrestleMania. We all hate it, but it is what it is. Got to have space for all the ads, all the Slim Jims, and all the Minute Maid
And
ads.
all the Domino's ads,
Yeah. And the DoorDash ads with the DoorDash bags.
Grubhub.
Well, with that being said, Cody Rhodes, Gunther, with what time they had, they were able to do a really good match. I expected nothing less from those two because they are probably two of the best talents in WWE, especially Gunther. We all know I'm a big Gunther fan. I've loved Gunther since he was Walter. So yeah, so we're expecting a pretty good match. The ending is the big talking point because it was controversial. Gunther had his foot under the rope, and honestly, my take on it, I think it's fine because it's obviously leading to a rematch. Actually, it is leading to a rematch in a couple weeks on the 19th, I believe, where Gunther gets to pick the stipulation.
Yeah, the thing I don't like is the fact that it's just a Cody Rhodes thing that like every single time he's in like a decent feud, it always feels rushed. They're very picky on who they choose to take their time with.
It's because he's not Roman Reigns. If you're not Roman Reigns, you get nothing.
Yeah, you're just handed your cousins every week.
Yeah, exactly.
But overall, though, it was a good match, as always, because everyone always sleeps on Gunther and everyone shits on him like he's not genuinely fantastic to watch. Sure, he's not doing all that flippy 460 splash 619 sentons or anything. His moveset is really based off who we call the best wrestler who's ever lived, Kenta Kobashi.
You call him that. I don't call him that. The best wrestler to ever live, in my opinion, is AJ Styles.
I feel like if Kenta Kobashi didn't die, I feel like he would have kicked AJ's ass.
Yeah, probably. Fair enough, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much Gunther's style. He's the old school. I'm gonna knock your fucking head off. I'm not gonna flip with you. I'm gonna bring you down and play my game, and that's exactly what Gunther is. That's all he needs to be. He plays it really, really good, and we all love it. Hell, it pisses people off. He retired John Cena because he made John Cena play his game.
John Cena, AJ, and Goldberg
Yeah,
for
fuck
like the
Goldberg.
millionth time. Yeah, it's just the thing with Cody though is like he does put on very good matches with anyone. It's just getting a little bit tiring because it's kind of like the Jey Uso effect, kind of. Whereas, how many more cutters are you gonna do? Like, how many of it is. Because I've noticed this a lot with Cody. He always gets his ass kicked, but somehow wins. He literally has that John Cena steroid juiced up type shit.
Which I respect them for doing, but it's been going on for a little too long now. But then again, this is what we all thought with John Cena, and we all love John Cena in the end. So I guess it's fine, but right now that's at the stage it's at where we're all tired of him. There was a point where we all got tired of John Cena, like I just mentioned. Everyone hated John Cena, so I guess it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but for a rematch, do you think Gunther's gonna win, or do you think it's gonna be the same shit?
See, the way they've been building it, they've been having Sami Zayn get involved and show signs of turning heel. So I feel like Sami Zayn is going to find a way to get involved and turn into a triple threat at probably Night of Champions or at SummerSlam, maybe. Who knows?
Or what if he screws over Cody?
Then I am 100% here for it. I would love a heel Sami and heel Gunther team up. Actually, reading a rumor that Sami Zayn wanted to team up with Johnny Gargano and like the whole company screwing them over storyline, which I would love. If y'all don't know, Johnny knows I'm a huge Johnny Gargano fan. I have been since 2018.
Oh yeah, Johnny Gargano is one of the fucking like If we were talking the Pornhub industry, brother, is Johnny Sins.
All right, bro. Let's just try to keep it PG, man. We can curse a little bit, but try to keep it PG-13 at least.
We ain't never talking PG, brother.
All right, PG-13.
PG-13, sure, sure, fucker.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about my turn to talk about a match because I didn't see much of it. Rhea versus Jade Cargill.
Uh,
How was that?
Honestly, I thought it was a really good match. Jade Cargill, I've been on record multiple times saying I still don't see the hype with her. I still think she needs more time to develop and get better before I can actually have an opinion on her. And honestly, she's starting to prove me wrong. I always thought like she still wasn't that good and she still needed more time, like I said. But she's starting to prove me wrong. That was a really good match. I'm not sure if just because it was Rhea Ripley or just because Jade was playing her role really well, but I liked it. I did.
Yeah, from what I saw, it seemed at least okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with how often they've wrestled, like how much more fantastic can you make it?
I'm gonna backtrack back to Cody and Gunther real quick because we kind of cut off. What would you think about the triple threat if Sami Zayn does get involved?
If I was Universe 2K booking this shit, fantasy booking this shit, I'd get Johnny involved to somehow give Sammy the win.
A big ass fatal four way dude, or just into Sammy's corner. I would love it, man. Like I just want Johnny and Candice to do a lot more, man. Candice especially, she barely wrestles and she can run circles around the damn roster.
Yeah, I feel like if they would do anything with Johnny, it wouldn't be a fatal four way. It'd just be somehow, some way he'd get his ass up and stop laying down, help Johnny cheat, and they become like I guess a little duo. I guess you could say like a little team kind of.
Yeah,
Because where else does that lead to with him and the whole Johnny storyline?
that's exactly. And then honestly, it works out too because Trick Williams, he already has the good face reactions. The crowd's behind him with the whole whoop that trick thing too. Johnny, we all know, is one of the best damn wrestlers in the world when they let him be. So having a face Trick Williams versus heel Johnny Gargano could be great storytelling. Then you could put Johnny versus Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes, Matt Cardona, Ricky Saints. Like you can do so many good matches with Johnny Gargano in the mid card, and then you can have him in the world title scene too. Gargano can blend anywhere you put him.
Yeah, and also I think it's about time we finally let him fulfill his wish because he said forever ago he wanted to win the Intercontinental title. I don't know, let him have it for at least a day.
Uh, well, Intercontinental titles on Raw. We're talking the United States title.
Fuck the U.S. title. Throw his ass on. You said it's on Raw, right?
Yeah, Intercontinental titles on Raw. Yeah.
Put his ass on Raw.
I mean, Raw doesn't need him though, man. That's actually a quick side note. The IC title picture has been fantastic on
Oh
Raw.
yeah, fucking. It's probably like the best title in my opinion right now.
I agree, man. Penta and Ray having a great match yesterday. Then Ethan Page, Rusev, Javon, Dragon Lee, everyone getting involved. That is an amazing title division, man. The IC title has single-handedly been carrying Raw if everything lacks.
Absolutely. If you're gonna watch anything in WWE, watch anything with the IC title picture. Watch Penta, Javon, Ricky Sainz, Ethan Page, hell, even Rusev.
Yeah, the
Like,
IC title picture is stellar, man. I absolutely love it. But
yeah.
back to what we were saying, Johnny Gargano, so much stuff you can do with him after this depressed arc. I was hoping after Stand and Deliver, he'd give us another Johnny Takeover Classic match, and that kind of gave him the boost he needed. But he just kind of went back to being depressed, and I think they're just trying to buy time until they can find something to do with him. But that's the perfect way, man. You have a partnership with Sami Zayn, their former beloved NXT baby faces turn bad guys on the main roster. It works out perfect.
Yeah, I wonder if you could like make it into a stable, like add another person, but I don't know who.
Um,
Kevin Owens when he comes back?
I don't know, man. I want to keep Sammy and Kevin away from each other for a bit. It's always fun having them together, but they had enough. They had a
Yeah.
bit of.
Yeah, I feel like it might lead to like a stable, not to mention, Candace and stuff.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it could work just those three, unless you want to get a tag team in there, like or someone in there. I mean, there's not really any tag teams, but like
Yeah, but
if the machine guns were still in WWE, then it'd work. But no, you have to cut them.
yeah, because WWE's fucking gay.
Honestly, Dragunov.
Dragunov needs to be released, bro. I want to see him in AEW.
I'm saying this because Dragunov has also been screwed over. Once he lost the title, he got eliminated in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Hasn't done anything to like You could still put them in that faction when telling the same story have been screwed over by the company like Zayn and Gargano have, and Dragunov adds another style of wrestling. Like it blends perfectly. It really does.
Yeah, just the three top NXT boys,
I actually
or three of the few.
nah, Shinsuke doesn't work as a heel. I was gonna say Shinsuke, but he doesn't really work as a heel as much.
Yeah, nah. But he would have been perfect though.
Yeah, I
But
agree. But if you turn Dragunov heel, you could turn Shinsuke. You could bring Shinsuke back up as a massive face, get them over like that. Dragunov versus Shinsuke, bro. Come on.
yeah, that's true. If only Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate weren't Ryo and Bravo, throw their ass with Gunther, put Ilya in it, boom, new Imperium.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Cause Ludwig, brother,
Oh, that's another thing.
we're gonna talk about it later. We're gonna talk about it later. We're still on Clash on Italy, but we got some shit to talk about, bro.
We do, we do. All right, let's speed through Clash in Italy then, so we can get this over with. But back to Jade and Rhea. Yeah, though it was a great match. I thought it was. I've said it earlier. My opinions on Jade were we're kind of up and down. She's proven me wrong, man. And I love it. I love that she's proven me wrong and actually coming into her own finally.
Right. I don't have any opinions. I just thought it was okay.
All right, then. What was the
Right.
next match after that? Oh,
Oba versus Brock.
okay. So I was on record, episode 2, right before Clash in Italy. I said that Obafemi should not take a pin or be submitted because it'd make him look weak. But I retract that statement now, just because the way they did it, he still looked like an absolute monster.
Yeah, from what I saw, it didn't seem like Oba didn't totally lose per se, cause he's still doing his normal Oba shit. Like it's not like you look at him and you're like, oh, he took a loss to Brock Lesnar. He's downgraded. He took an L finally. That ruins his credibility. Brother wants to kill Brock.
That's why it's perfect. Like the way they did it is perfect. It took like 6 normal F5s, one through the announce table to finally put Oba down. Even then he had a Kimura on him and Oba still fought out. Like he still made Oba look like a damn monster.
Yeah, so I can only imagine what a third match is gonna be like. It better have like some sort of stipulation on it.
The last man standing is perfect. We saw it when Oba got up from the announce table. You have to make it a last man standing right then and there.
Yeah, you have to. There's no other match that would make sense and would make it like good or even amazing. Brock has had like an amazing career, but if they do that match right, it could be one of his better matches in his career.
I agree, man. Like, a last man standing is perfect. We've seen Brock in a last man standing versus Roman before. Great match. Even though y'all know my opinions on Roman, I'll keep saying that over and over. But yeah, Brock had a great last man standing match against Roman, and how strong Oba looks, it's the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, it is. But I still do think that I got robbed when Brock quote unquote retired. I still feel like you lying sack of shit.
We all do, man. But I'm not complaining just because of how well it's making Oba Femi look. Like the promo Oba cut on Monday calling out Brock, and last week he is doing phenomenal, dude.
And the cool thing is that sometimes when you see a Brock Lesnar match, you're like, whatever, it's the same shit. Him against Roman, him against Bobby Lashley or whoever the shit. I don't know why Oba is so different. Maybe it's because he's bigger than Brock. But
I was gonna say it's because he's avenging all the Black World Champions that Brock ended.
for real, I wish Kofi was still around to see it.
Kofi was there for the first match.
That's true. That's very true. But yeah, I don't know why. It's just Brock Lesnar had that effect where you're like, oh, whatever. It's a Brock Lesnar match. Who cares?
Yeah.
Now it's like I actually give a shit. I actually care, kind of.
And this is coming from me, man. I've been a Brock Lesnar hater since 2016, and I am excited for this. I really am.
Yeah, but after that, now let's talk about Sol Ruka versus Becky.
Well, honestly, another great match. Clash in Italy delivered all around. I thought every match was great. And honestly, I wasn't expecting Sol Ruka to win this early. I was still expecting Becky to pull it off.
Yeah, because it felt like they pulled the trigger on Sol Ruka a little too quick. But I don't complain at all. I think she's genuinely my favorite in WWE right now.
I'm not complaining either because yesterday on Raw she had a good title defense against Lyra Valkyria. So honestly, it's paying off. So Ruka, she's really good. She is.
Yeah, it fucking killed it. Nothing else much to say there. Just,
Actually,
it's cool.
one small note. You see what happens when you finally book Lyra Valkyria in a singles match again that isn't Roxanne Perez or Raquel Rodriguez. She can cook, bro. You've had her in a tag team with Bailey for so long. I love Bailey, but you got to do more with her, man. Lyra is one of your best women's talent.
Yeah, Lyra kicks ass. I don't know why they always sleep on her, but she. Question though, do you genuinely see her potentially as like world champion material?
At least a single reign, not a multi-time, and maybe not even a super long reign. Like you give her the title for 3, 4, 5 months, somewhere around that time span, then it's fine.
Yeah, because she does have that, star power potentially if you put that spotlight on her. Bailey kind of ruined it, respectfully.
We still love you though, Bailey.
We still do, but stay in AAA. Stay in AAA for a little bit. Let Lyra do her own shit for a little.
Honestly, I think it benefits you can have them together as a team just to have more women's tag teams around and everything, but it benefits to have them do single stuff too. We saw when AJ Lee was Intercontinental Champion, Bailey had a good match against her. Then Lyra, we saw yesterday, had a good match against Sol Ruka. So you can have it kind of like what's a good team? That's a good team to think of. I'll come back to that, but it's one of those things where you can have them in tag team and single stars, and both of them be great on its own. Like Bailey, she's a good challenger for Liv. Liv hasn't had any challengers, and Liv's a heel, Bailey's a face. You could do that challenge right then and there, and it'd be good enough for a pay per view.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about the match though. It was, what you would expect from Sol Ruka and Becky Lynch, who is arguably genuinely the best female in our generation, or within like the last decade.
It's not just us saying it; it's everyone saying it.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, you set it up perfectly. Come on.
I did, but shut the fuck up.
Uh,
But now let's talk about your favorite person, Roman fucking cousin. I'm trying to think of something creative.
don't even worry about it. He's not worth the time. So while I did say every match was fantastic, this one wasn't as good as the other four. Tribal Combat so far is 0-3. It's not, it hasn't really been good, man.
Yeah, big fat L booking, big fat L that Jacob didn't win.
And honestly, their Backlash match was way better. The Backlash match set up for so much more, and the Clash of Daily match just kind of fell flat compared to that.
Yeah, this better lead to something with Jacob. I hope he doesn't fade into a fucking background character.
It kind of is already because yesterday on Raw, the Usos kind of instructed him to do something, and he didn't listen. He said he acknowledges Roman, but he doesn't acknowledge the Usos. So this is very obviously going to lead to a split eventually. This is probably going to be the War Games match. It's probably going to be Jacob, Zilla, Journey, Solo, maybe against Roman, the Usos, and someone else.
Eh, that's a bit of a stretch, but I'll take it.
It's probably what it is, man. It's how it's going to be. I really feel like Roman's going to hold the world title for a year again.
Yeah, or it might be War Games again with them versus the MFTs, but Solo needs like another member.
God, no,
I
man.
guess fits for Zilla, to be honest.
Nah, Zilla makes more sense alongside Jacob. He really does.
It
MFT.
it does, but like if you introduce any other Samoan, you'll be like, who? Unless it's like Journey or like the new one who debuted. Where is he? I don't know his name, but another one debuted recently, and he's a monster.
The way I do it, Jacob and Zilla are the main two, and then you could bring in Journey Fatu as well. And Lance Anoa'i, he's been hanging around. He's kind of whatever, but he hangs around all the time. You could bring him in too, just for filler.
I don't know about Lance. He was in NXT for like a year, and they didn't do shit with him, and then they released his ass.
I really don't blame him for that. I blame NXT just kind of not having anything for him.
Yeah, but regardless though, that match with Roman and Jacob was just so whatever.
It's the same bloodline formula as like 5 years ago. It's same everything, man. We'll say
Yeah,
this.
I wonder when the bloodline storyline's gonna finally end. Does it end if Roman dies?
I guess so, man. I guess it's gonna end when Roman finally decides to leave the damn company.
Well, actually, probably not, because then probably, I don't know, one of his kids becomes a wrestler. Jay and Jimmy's kids become a wrestler.
Yeah.
Another one comes in, and it just continues the whole fucking story for like decades and decades. It'll probably be a century.
It's never ending, man. It never ends.
Yeah, me and you will probably be dead by the time
Yeah,
the story concludes.
the bloodline will outlive us all. I was gonna say something else on that. What was I gonna say? Crap.
What's that?
I forgot what I was gonna say on that. But we can go into the next segment because after Clash in Italy, the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments kicked off.
Yes, I didn't see much of it. All I saw was my sweet baby boy Javon Evans.
Dude, I'll say it on here, even though I doubt my boss is hearing this. But yesterday when I was at work, it was dead. I put Raw on my phone and I was just watching while at work.
That's super fair. Like I can't do that, but if I had the access to that and the ability to do that, oh brother, I'd be a menace at work.
Dude, I was marking out during both the Penta and rematch and the Fatal Four at the end because the Fatal Four was so great. Which little side note on the Fatal Four, is it kind of weird to say that I'm kind of enjoying Talatanga?
Now that's not too crazy. Like it's kind of cool to see a new giant because we're missing our sweet boy Omos.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it's nice to have a good like Kane like giant again.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think he'd work good by himself though.
Definitely not. He's better in a faction. Like I don't know why they released Tongaloa, but I mean I guess it makes sense. Tongaloa is not really that great, but I did it on my 2K universe. I ditched Solo out of the MFT, and I just really have Gorillas of Destiny as a thing. I have Tama, Tonga, and Tala as a faction.
Oh yeah, that would be good. There would be a killer tag team, like a killer tag team champions.
I agree, man. Tama and Tala might work as a team too. Honestly,
Yeah, but what were the other matches? I know fucking Obud like destroyed everyone in his match.
uh, that
And
that was
Dom won.
that was great too. That was like fresh off a clash in Italy. So Oba going in, destroying. I believe it was Mello, Penta, and Solo, and Talatonga because he was in Solo's corner. Oba just kind of killed them all, man. Like they thought they put Oba down, then like a damn zombie, Oba rised up and killed them all.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know why anyone else bet on anyone else in that match.
Honestly, after he got tossed over the barricade, I was like, he's probably not gonna win. But once he won, it's kind of coming clear that Brock is gonna get involved and cost him somehow.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy because who's he facing?
Dom,
Now it's Dom, right?
he's facing
So
Dom.
clearly, there's no. Actually, what if Brock fucks over Oba and Oba takes an L to Dom?
Dude, honestly, that'd be hilarious. Because
That would actually be, I think, genuinely perfect.
it fits Dom too. Because Dom is like he takes after Eddie a lot. Like he cheats a lot and he steals. So having Brock come in, jump Oba Femi, and then Dom just hit a frog splash and steal a win. That's like peak Dom Mysterio right there, dude.
Yeah, if that was the case, if let's say Dom does happen to pull out a fucking miracle, who's Javon fighting?
No, we
Or
almost.
did they even conclude it yet?
No, that's happening on Friday. I think it's Jey Uso, L.A. Knight, Finn Balor, and Royce Keys.
Fuck, who do you think's gonna win that one?
Jey Uso.
Nah, I'm gonna go on a random pick. I'm actually gonna pick Royce Keys.
Honestly, dude, Javon versus Royce Keys. Holy crap, I want that now.
Yeah, that would be good. And because the thing is, though, I want Javon to advance, but at the same time, though, let's say it is Royce. He fights Javon. Who wins?
Honestly, Royce has kind of got something going on with the MFTs right now, so it makes sense for the MFTs to get involved too.
Yeah, so with that logic, if they were to fuck him over, that means the finals is Dom versus Javon.
Honestly, I could see them holding out on the Brock costing Oba till the finals, and they have Oba and Javon be the finals. Given their history with each other in NXT, Javon, who never beat Oba Femi, can finally get that win over. Yeah, that actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that does. So King Von then?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it has a nice ring to it.
King Von, my favorite rapper.
Your favorite underground rapper?
Yeah, also my favorite criminal.
Okay, okay, bro. Jesus Christ, you're gonna get us canceled, man. It's our third episode.
Nah, I gotta speak our mind, bruh.
Alright, whatever.
But what about the Queen of the Ring? What's happening over there? I didn't see shit about it.
The one thing I question: why the hell is Liv Morgan in it?
Imagine she wins the whole tournament. The fuck does that mean?
I don't know. She gets a free ride to SummerSlam for no reason, I guess.
She better not fucking win.
I think so far the three in the semifinals are Liv, Io, and Raquel, and I think the Fatal Four Way on Friday is Charlotte, Lyra, and two others that I can't remember.
If if you would bet on anyone on being the last two, I feel like Roxanne's in there somehow.
She lost in the first round. She's not in it
Oh really? Damn. That fucking sucks.
because it was last week. It was Roxanne, Julia, Lash, and Io, and then Io pinned Julia.
Hmm. Well, whoever the other two are, I'm hoping for any one of the first two to win. I don't care.
Honestly, I 100% see it being Charlotte. Honestly,
Yeah, but who wins the tournament? I like
so
Liv versus Io.
I for sure seen the finals be Liv versus either Raquel or Io without a doubt. Both would make sense. If it's Raquel, it tell the perfect story of the Judgment Day having their issues, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. For Io, what could happen is Io pin Liv in the finals and then get the title shot at SummerSlam and then have the rematch like that.
Yeah, that could be fair. Just for drama, I wouldn't mind. Just for the tea, but like, would she even do anything with the Queen of the Ring? Would she do anything with it?
Liv, no, but Raquel, she'd make a good winner, honestly. Raquel was coming to her own as when she started playing more as a big wrestler.
Let's say Raquel wins the Queen of the Ring, has to face Liv, actually wins. They kick her out. Does that make Raquel the new leader? Quote unquote leader?
Kinda, but I don't see them doing that. I feel they want to break Roxanne off before they break off Raquel or Liv.
Yeah, that's true. I'm tired of seeing Roxanne with Judgment Day. I'm tired of it.
Me too. I want her out. I want her back as a face. I want her ruling the damn division.
Absolutely. But yeah, that's Queen of the Ring.
And
Now,
I think that pretty much wraps up WWE. We could talk about.
my
Uh,
promotion, baby.
no, we got one more thing to talk about in WWE, AEW, real quick. Or
Oh, what's up?
briefly, real quick.
Ooh, what is it?
Máscara contra máscara, cabrón.
That fucking match. Holy shit, I shed a tear watching that.
So did I, dude. That was. I know one of my friends hates when I say this about wrestling, but it was absolute cinema, bro. That was one of the best matches WWE has had in the past couple years.
Yeah, I'd literally do so many things to Undertaker right now. Why can't he fucking book the Raw or SmackDown shows, man?
This is the same cycle we go on, man. People wanted Triple H booking the main roster when Vince was there.
Yeah, dude, like Undertaker, like make fucking fuck WWE, Triple A all day. That's like the only shit worth watching now.
Yeah, but yeah, no, that was a fantastic match, man. Like, it happened right after the Thunder lost to the Spurs in Game 7. I'm still pissed off by that, by the way. Unrelated, I just had to get that out. After that, went to my room. I tuned into the Mass versus Mass match, man. That completely made my mood change, dude. That was amazing.
It's funny because I was actually watching it at work. That one I was watching at work.
That was a great match, man. Like, I'm grateful that it's free on YouTube, so we can rewatch it. It's there on YouTube whenever you want to watch it. Like, it's amazing, dude.
Yeah, that's why it's so much better because it's free. You don't have to pay $50 to watch a pay-per-view.
Yeah, AEW.
Yeah, exactly, AEW. I love you, but fuck you.
Yeah.
But AAA, I think because although I love AEW, every other show, has its moments. AAA doesn't miss.
It doesn't, no.
Yeah, that match and the ending with where Americano is dancing with his girl. with the with that one Mexican song. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, me too. But actually, on the topic of that, I want to say I love this whole redemption arc Chad Gable's on. And yesterday on Raw, when he came out to made the save with the American Alpha theme back as a face and the reaction I got, it's perfect for Chad Gable, man. I love his redemption now.
They better put a fucking title on that guy. I swear to God.
Him beating Penta is like a good story capper, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like Penta couldn't even be upset.
Honestly, it's perfect for a face versus face feud. Like it's not face versus heel. It's good for like good face versus face 1 or 2 matches.
If I was Penta and I took an L to that guy, the guy who was low key annoying when he turned heel, low key annoying, loved him. He was low key annoying, bruh.
See that this is why it makes perfect sense. Chad Gable has been going to SmackDown and Raw, apologizing to all luchadors. He apologized to Phoenix. He apologized to Dragon Lee, Ray, and Penta. So that's why it makes perfect sense for Chad Gable to get a shot at Penta's IC title, win it, and then defend it in a rematch and retain. See,
Exactly. Yeah, I hope in my lifetime I see him like win for even a little bit. I want to see him win the world championship, bro.
honestly, I want to see him get the IC title for now. Then we can talk about world.
Oh yeah,
I,
oh
I,
yeah. With the IC title, that's the title that was like built for him.
exactly.
Imagine the matches too.
Dude, we said earlier, the IC title picture is in a great spot. Chad Gable versus Ethan Page versus Rusev. Come on, dude. It's money right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it would be amazing. And also, if they take the title off of Penta, hopefully that means he can link back up with Phoenix.
I would love that, man.
Yeah, but now that our sweet Gable is out of the way and the best pay-per-view so far in the year so far, let's talk about my show, AEW.
You gotta take the lead on this one, man. I watched Double or Nothing, but I've been busy the past couple Wednesdays, so I haven't been able to keep up with Dynamite, unfortunately.
Yeah, so from what I can remember is Leo Rush is being weird still,
I'm still not behind that
and
gimmick.
and Orange Cassidy cracked the way to get past him, which is by standing completely still and he doesn't notice you.
So it's like a B.
Pretty much. And he scared the shit out of himself, O'Reilly, and Roderick.
All right then.
Yeah, and then Mark Briscoe did a fire ass promo on MJF
That, that
cuz
that's what I wanted to touch on. The last Dynamite I watched, I think it was right after Double or Nothing when it was MJF got confronted by Briscoe and Roosh. I love those two challenging for the title.
yeah, and also some love to Mark Briscoe. He always feels like he's just kind of there, but to finally get him like a proper cuz if you saw that Roosh versus MJF match, holy shit. It's a fucking miracle that MJF somehow won.
Roosh, we love him, man. Since ROH, and he's Mexican, of course. We gotta support our Mexican brothers.
Exactly. We gotta support our Latinos. But fuck, what else happened that's talking about?
Speedball,
Wait, what's up?
Kevin Knight versus Speedball and Dynamite or Collision, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, that shit was peak as always. Come on, it's Kevin Knight and Speedball.
Of course, why wouldn't it be?
It's really hard to make a Kevin Knight or a Speedball match bad. It's really hard to do that.
It is, man. Speedball, I think, is top 10 wrestler in the world right now. If you can disagree with me, you cannot. I don't care what you think. But yeah, I think Speedball has been consistently really good for years at this point.
Oh yeah, also I got some of the recent results from AEW.
Okay.
So Divine Dominion defeat TJ, fucking obviously.
Yeah.
Shane Taylor beat Alan Angels. I didn't even know Alan was still in AEW.
I think he's just freelancing.
The Death Riders beat Shane Taylor Promotions.
STP.
What the fuck? Tommaso Ciampa beat Beef.
Huh?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
He did the fucking Walls of Jericho.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Clark Connors defeat Juice Robinson.
Is that a way to finally bring Switchblade back?
Maybe, but I think it's just calling back to when in New Japan, Juice Robinson and David Finlay were a team.
Oh yeah, Finn Juice.
Yeah, and that promo, I sent it to you. That promo Juice did is fucking insane.
I've always kind of liked Juice, man. Like he's always been a great talent to have around.
Yeah, I fucking love Juice. I love him. And then it was the conglomeration versus Dralistico, Roosh, and Sammy Guevara.
So LFI.
Yeah,
Why is Sammy
and
an LFI, by the way? That just doesn't make sense.
huh?
Why is Sammy an LFI, bro? That just doesn't make sense.
That really doesn't. I feel like Sammy is just a fucking faction guy now.
Honestly, I don't care about Sammy Guevara anymore. Just have him freelance the indies.
Yeah, and then the last match was Hazuki defeating Persephone for the Owen Hart
My girl
tournament.
Persephone.
Yeah, Persephone the fucking goat. And then on the last Dynamite, the main match, yep, MJF versus Roosh, Mark Briscoe and Leo Rush.
I think that's the last thing we could talk about on AEW. Actually, the Owen Hart Classics.
Oh yeah, Mercedes defeating Alex Windsor and Will Ospreay defeating Mark Davis.
So is Osprey in the finals already, or is he still have one more match?
I think he is in the finals. He faces whoever wins between Swerve and Brody.
Okay, well that's very obviously going to be Swerve.
Yeah, fuck it has to be. And if it because although if Brody won, that would be awesome because I'm a Brody stan.
Same.
But that match is I forgot his name, the guy who does the fucking stars who fucking creeps his pants whenever Will Ospreay wrestles.
Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, Dave Meltzer, that's his like wet dream right there.
Yeah,
Will Ospreay and Swerve, like come on.
that's it's too obvious to not happen at this point. Honestly, it'd be a great match too. Have they faced before? I feel like they did when Swerve was champ.
They had to have. There's no way they haven't.
I feel like they have. I gotta research that now.
I'm pretty sure they have though. But but yeah, that's like about the most interesting thing
Uh,
they have so far.
on the women's side, it's down to Hazuki, Mercedes, Athena, and one more first round match, right?
Yes.
It's okay. Well,
Yes, I believe so.
finals is probably gonna be Mercedes and Athena, or Mercedes and Sari. I think is in it. Yeah, Sari.
We love Suri. I hope Suri wins.
Yeah, I doubt they're gonna do it,
I
man.
Yeah, I bet Mercedes winning the whole thing. Although I could see Athena too.
I would love Athena to win. I sung my praises on her in the first episode. I would love Athena to win.
No disrespect to Hazuki or whoever wins the next one, but like it's Mercedes and Athena.
100%.
Yeah, there's no way they don't win. All right. Now, is there anything else AEW wise?
Think that's about it. We're around 40 minutes already. We got to talk about the one big event happening this weekend up in Washington D.C. in the Claw, outside of the White House. UFC Freedom
America,
250.
America. I fucking love America. I'm gonna drink a Bud Light while watching that shit.
You're not even old enough, dude.
I'm
Probably
gonna
it's
I'm
under.
gonna wear I'm gonna wear booty shorts and a wife beater and let my nuts hang out of the side and drink a beer
All
like
right,
that shit and shoot a firework up my ass.
you're gonna get us canceled.
But hey, we're having fun here, and we're gonna have much fun watching Ilya Taporia and Justin Gaethje throw hands in front of the White House.
The hell you mean throw on? Just in case he's gonna get KO'd in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, Justin Gaethje's gonna fucking die.
Yeah,
He's gonna.
Justin Gaethje's going to try to walk forward on Ilya Taporia, which we saw Charles do it. Worked out for a bit. Charles got some offense in there. But Justin Gaethje pissed off Ilya by mentioning his ex-wife, so Ilya's out for blood, and he's gonna go in there and pretty much kill Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, you do not piss off a Spanish MMA fighter who's recently divorced.
Yeah, and especially if he already has deadly hands. He respected the hell out of Volkanovski, Holloway, and Charles, and he flatlined them to hell. He doesn't respect Justin Gaethje anymore. Can you imagine what's gonna happen?
Yeah, he's gonna turn him. I was gonna say a word, but I can't say that.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that to myself. But he's gonna turn Justin Gaethje into a vegetable, bruh.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, he's gonna be stuck in a wheelchair. He's not gonna be able to move. His eyes won't work properly.
Not to mention Gaethje has beef with Sean Strickland too. So if anything happens, if he gets knocked out, Sean Strickland's gonna lose it.
Yeah, Sean Strickland's gonna fucking like I don't know if he's gonna cheer or be sad.
Honestly, he's just gonna laugh, dude. Like he's just gonna laugh at Gaethje if you're Gaethje getting KO'd.
Yeah, I really hope Gaethje doesn't go like, wah. Shut up, Strickland. Wah. when he gets his fucking ass pounded by fucking Taporia.
Yeah, that pretty much wraps up the main event for that. Ilya Taboria is probably gonna walk through Gaethje like nothing.
Clapping Gaethje's cheeks.
Okay, bro.
But is there anything else we're talking about? I think the last time I said the only other match I was slightly interested in was Michael Chandler and Mauricio Rufy.
Actually, we could talk about this just because it's kind of big. The interim heavyweight title fight between Cyril Gane and Poatan Alex Barea.
Oh yeah, that would be fuck. Who wins that?
Honestly, with the light heavyweights are more skilled fighters than the heavyweights. I am leaning Alex for that reason, but Alex has never faced heavyweight power, and Cyril Gane is like the pure definition of a heavyweight. He has the power. He's one of the most skilled heavyweights. So for that reason, he could possibly chin Alex Pereira just because of his power, and that's something Alex hasn't dealt with before. But if we're talking from a skill wise, it's possible Alex Pereira just kind of keeps his distance and pieces up Cyril Gane for 5 rounds.
Yeah, because Pereira's a kickboxer. I don't know how much kicks will help him against a guy with bricks for hands.
That's why you have to keep your distance against Cyril Gane because if he gets in close, he's gonna start throwing bombs.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
But but that'll be cool because although I will say I'd be a little scared if Zero Gon won, because then that means he has to fight Tom Aspinall when he comes back or when he's okay,
I mean
and he's
that
gonna fucking gouge his eyes out again.
that fight was shaping up to be good before Cyril Gane got dirty with it. So I'm excited to see that fight again, run it back because Tom was already bleeding, so it looked like it was gonna be a war at least.
Yeah, but Pereira versus Aspinall would be pretty good too.
See that one's another interesting skill one because Tom likes to finish people quick, and Alex we know has KO power at light heavyweight and middleweight. But this is heavyweights we're talking about. Heavyweights are some of the most durable and heavy hitting guys themselves. So who knows if Alex's power is gonna be there at heavyweight too.
Yeah, so that that one is stitching up to be really interesting, especially in the aftermath mostly.
Yeah, and Alex Perry himself said that if he wins, he wants to be active, and if the UFC will let him, he's going to be active right away.
Hell yeah, then sick.
I will say, I saw Alex's physique before this fight. He looks fucking huge, bro.
Yeah, that motherfucker is eating people. That ain't Alex Pereira anymore. That motherfucker ate Alex Pereira.
It's Alexander Pereira, bro.
Sure, man. Sure, man. That is Alexander Pereira.
I don't know the way to say it, man.
Yeah, what's a good way to shorten Alexander?
Well, Alex.
Xander Pereira.
I guess that's more badass, but
Yeah, or just Big Boy Pereira. That's a new name, Big Boy Pereira.
just call him Poetan, bro. Poetan's a kick-ass nickname as it is.
No, I'm gonna call him Sweet Cheeks. Cause have you seen that, bro? It's BBL.
Damn it, bro.
Have you seen the pictures, bro? For the fucking
It's Pride Month.
for
It's Pride Month. I can't question you.
yeah, have you seen his fucking fit for like the White House card? Brother's wearing fucking bro, a Brazilian wearing the American flag is crazy.
It's funny because he's fighting a Frenchman too.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Yeah, and his butt cheeks were like right there, bro.
With
Bro,
let's
bro has two
let's
pieces of
move on. You're
ham.
getting out of hand. But with that being said, I have the card right here. The next fight is probably the most easiest Sean O'Malley victory I've ever seen. I'm in Zahabi. Zahabi isn't gonna do shit against Sean O'Malley, dude. Sean O'Malley is one of the smartest strikers possible. If he doesn't KO Zahabi, he's just gonna piece him like a puzzle.
Yeah, nothing else to really say there is fucking Sean O'Malley.
This one I have an interesting theory about. Josh Hokett and Derek Lewis, another big boy heavyweight fight.
My balls is hot.
So, my take with this, if Josh Hokett tries to put on another exciting fight, try to fight the way he did Curtis Blades against Derek Lewis, he gets knocked the hell out. Curtis Blades, he lacked the IQ to go in and finish Josh Hokett, but we're talking about Derek Lewis, the guy who has probably the most, I think he has the most KOs in UFC history.
He does.
So if Hokett tries to go in there and tries to brawl with Derek Lewis, if Derek Lewis lands one clean on the chin, Hokett goes out and gets slept in front of the White House.
Yeah. Yeah, that one could go both ways though, to be honest.
If Hokett is smart, Hokit will wrestle Derek Lewis because Derek Lewis, he doesn't have grappling. We all know it. We've all seen it. He's lost to Daniel Cormier via grappling. He's lost to Jailton Almeida via grappling. So if Hokit plays it smart and he grapples Derek Lewis, Hokit walks out with it. But if he tries to brawl and he tries to scrap with Lewis, he gets put out.
Yeah, I think regardless, obviously it's gonna be a good but interesting fight because yeah, you're right. If Josh Ho gets smart, he won't try and fucking piece his ass up.
Yeah.
But he might be dumb, so who knows?
Honestly, I see him just trying to go out there and put on a show. Like I think that's his mindset. Like he wants to go out and put on a show for the White House. That is his whole character and everything. Honestly, if he tries flipping off Derek Lewis, I think he might just piss him off and try to. I think the press conference is Thursday. Actually, I might have to watch that.
Damn, that is very soon. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think the press conference is usually like Wednesday, Thursday, and then weigh-ins are like Friday.
Damn, then yeah, you should definitely, see if Derek Lewis shows his ass again.
He's not gonna do it at the press conference.
You don't know that.
He only does it after a win. He's not gonna do it at the press conference.
You don't know what he'll do. He'll probably fucking kiss Josh Hogan.
You know what? You're right. Derek Lewis is unpredictable. I love the guy though. Uh,
Yeah, I want him to beat Josh Hogan though. I really want him to. I love Derek
I
Lewis.
fucking hate Josh Hokett. I do think Josh Hokett is good for the heavyweight division. I just hate the fucker.
Yeah, like him or his character.
Well, I'm pretty sure his character is just him. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure he turns it up a level. Like, if, I'm pretty sure like when he's just living, he's like that.
Yeah, because if you've seen some of his interviews, you'll see he does a character.
Yeah.
Or like he'll be like a cholo and be like, "Yo, what's good, Holmes? Yo, what's good, vato?"
I'm pretty sure like he's toned down a little bit, but that still pretty much is him. I'm pretty sure he does go a little overboard when he does put on the character.
He's fat Conor McGregor.
I was gonna
He's
say,
fat Colby Covington.
yeah, I was saying more Colby Covington Connor talks shit, but he didn't go like that much like Josh Hokett does.
Yeah, the way Ilya was defending our sweet boy Pereira, and he's like, "Fuck you."
Dude, that's another thing about Hokett, man. He talks so much shit, but you chin him perfectly. He done like I don't think Hokett beats anyone in the top five at all.
Yeah, but brother is undefeated.
It doesn't mean anything, dude. Hamzat Chimaev was undefeated and lost to Sean Strickland.
Yeah. Oh wait, does that mean you like doubt Hamza now? Like,
No,
fuck that guy.
I don't doubt Hamzat. I think his weight cut was just brutal, and that kind of screwed him over a little bit.
Yeah, or Sean's just better than Hamza.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, Josh Hokett, I don't think he beats anyone ranked above him. Waldo Cortez Acosta, he's a good boxer himself. So he tries to go out there and box with Acosta. Acosta's going to put him out. Pavlovich has Russian power, so Pavlovich will put out the lights on Hokett too, especially if Pavlovich goes back to his old ways. Volkov's tall enough to keep him at distance and kick him and box him easily. Cyril Gahn, he has great power too, so Gahn can put him out. And Aspinall, he won't play games with Hokett at all.
Yeah, it's weird though because the heavyweight division has and probably always has been kind of a difficult. Well, like it's not difficult to like it. Like if you're someone who's not into all the fucking Muay Thai, the kicks, the roundhouse kicks, and all that shit, and you just want to see two big ass dudes just duke it out with their fucking fisticuffs, no grappling or anything. It's pretty easy to get into, but like as of late, like there is barely anyone, I mean anyone, who can probably be in that top position as the heavyweight champion.
Dude, that sums up the heavyweight division perfect. Like they either give you the most boring fight you ever see, or someone's gonna fucking die.
I can't even like what there's Aspinall, Pereira now, Gone, Derek Lewis, Josh Halkett.
Volkov
Uh,
and Cortez Acosta, like I mentioned, are good too. They're always hanging around in the top five, top three.
yeah, I just wish there were like new heavyweights that are actually interesting.
Brando Pericic, he's an Aussie. He's quickly rising the ranks. He's really good.
Oh well, I hope he gets that top position then soon.
But with that being said, we still got a couple more fights on this card to talk about. One you said you're excited for. I kind of questioned a little bit. Mauricio Hoofy and Michael Chandler.
I think it's just because for some reason, I don't know where the hype for Michael Chandler's coming from lately. I have been seeing TikToks after TikToks, reels after reels of everyone kissing Chandler's ass on that old promo he did on I think it was McGregor and I think Khabib.
It's because Michael Chandler, he's like one of the most like American fighters you'll see now. So him being on the White House card just makes 100% of sense.
'Cause I feel like he's someone you can kind of sleep on sometimes, where like that brother loses so much, but I feel like he's like a dice where you'll never know when he might legit just fucking destroy someone. Like I feel like he has the ability to destroy someone, and I just feel like they either give him someone who is way better than him in every single capacity, or they just give him a nobody that he beats and no one talks about.
Dude, that's the thing about Chandler. He'll lose to the elite, but he kind of like fights to their level. Like if he'll face the elite and kind of make it a good fight, and then he'll fight a lower level guy and fight at their level. Chandler's weird to predict nowadays, man.
Yeah, I think that's why it's a little interesting because he is a good wrestler. He's very good.
Which honestly might be his key to success over Hoofy. We saw Hoofy get taken down against Benoit Saint Denis with ease, and he lost that fight. So he might have to rely on his wrestling for this. Because
Yeah,
for sure, if he tries to strike with Rufy might chin him a little bit.
yeah, and I'm just excited because Rufy, compared to the other three fighting nerds, like my favorite is obviously John Silva,
Carlos
but I haven't
Prates.
seen that fucker in forever.
Carlos Prates is the best fighting nerd. I'm not hearing anything else.
Loki, he is, but I think Mauricio, I saw something where it's like they're like the Ninja Turtles, where like Kyle is Leonardo, Carlos is Raphael, and then John Silva's Michelangelo, and Rufy's like Donatello.
I was gonna say John Silva is more Donatello because John Silva he's more aggressive, but he is smarter, and Michelangelo's reckless, and Rufy can be reckless at times.
No, I think it's just because John Silva's funny.
That's fair, I guess.
I love John Silva. I fucking kisses on his I'm on his beautiful bald head.
That's fair, I guess. I can't really say I blame you, but
Yeah, I think I just like all the fighting nerds, and I'm excited anytime any one of them fight.
sticking in that same division though, because also on this card, the man who beat John Silva and everyone doubted me when I picked him, Diego Lopez, taking on Steve Garcia, and honestly, I'm kind of excited for that one. I like both these guys. Steve Garcia, he trains with John Jones in Albuquerque. Diego Lopez, a former two-time title challenger. So I feel like that could be
That
a
would
fun
be
fight.
fun because I feel like Lopez is also someone like people sleep on. Like he's so good. Come on, like I love Diego Lopez.
I don't think they necessarily sleep on him. I just think kind of like after Volk kind of bested him two times, they're
Well,
like, oh,
it's
the hype just died down
well,
on
it's
Diego Lopez.
Volkanovski. He's literally like the best.
As I was about to say, Volkanovski
Y-
is the probably the
Yeah, like
one
it
of the best
doesn't
fighters
mean
of all time. So
Lopez
it's not really
sucks because
bad.
he lost to
But
the best. But is there any
yeah,
other match on the card that's interesting?
the only other fight on the card we haven't talked about was Bo Nickel and Kyle Dawkins, which honestly kind of goes along the same way as Mauricio Hoofy and Michael Chandler. That's really just Bo Nickel. Sure, he's been tuning up his striking and everything, but Kyle Dawkins, since reemerging in UFC, has been on a damn tear for some reason. He's been finishing opponents left and right. So that one's a little interesting just to see how it goes. But Bo Nickel, he is the All American wrestler. He does have the wrestling capabilities. So honestly, if he takes down, he might try to wrestle Dawkins, but Dawkins might be able to stuff it and try to strike with him. While Nickel's striking has improved, and he did get a KO recently. I don't know if he can
Yeah,
handle
that one
Dawkins
I
on the
have
feet.
not too much knowledge about. All I know is that Bo Nickel was always a topic of like someone being humbled, I guess. Yeah, or like a
Kinda, yeah.
prospect being like destroyed. Yeah, I literally have no idea about Bo Nickel. All I know is that he's a kick-ass wrestler.
Yeah, that's really it, man. He was one of the best wrestlers in at Penn State, one in the U.S. too. So that's really what Bo Nickel is. He is still kind of a prospect. He got bitched by RDR, but then RDR got bitched. So it's kind of a little weird with Bo Nickel, but it should be interesting to see how that fight
Yeah,
plays.
I wish it was the size of like. Well, actually, do you think those are like the only matches, or are they gonna have like those like little prelims?
No, it's just those. There's no prelims. I'm on the UFC
I
website
don't know
right now
why, but
looking
I
at it. It's
like
just those.
prelims sometimes. Like you'll get like a fucking
Hey,
golden ticket in the prelim sometimes.
prelims have some heat
Yeah.
sometimes, man. I love prelims too. When I was unemployed, man, and there was a UFC show, I was watching early prelims and regular
Yeah,
prelims. I was all over the place, man.
UFC though Loki feels like it's in like a weird spot because like for me at least, it's really hard for me to find someone interesting because of how all the good fighters just don't fight right now. I want to see Volkanovski, but I don't know where he's been. They've been hunting deer,
They've been
cooking, and
hunting
being in
deer
Street Fighter.
and cooking. Yeah. Yeah, we love Volk though. We're not gonna trash
Who
Volk for his
doesn't like
decisions.
Volk? Like, come on, if you hate Volk, there's actually like a problem with your brain.
I heavily agree. But with that being said, I think we hit about just about everything. We hit Clash in Italy,
Triple A,
AEW, the White House card, pretty much hit
triple A,
everything, man. Yeah, yeah, that's how you say. That's how you say.
triple A.
Watch out, you're in the zone now. Watch out, they taking notes now.